Riley Brown here with GoAZCats.com senior editor Matt Moreno. Matt, Sean Miller came out with the same lineup that he did last time, still no Rondé, but Rondé said that he has the highest energy in the country. If the Wildcats continue with this rotation, do you think it'll keep working for him?
I think so. I think Rondé is that guy that kind of brings that energy. He knows what he's talking about. He knows that he has that energy, and I don't know that Arizona has another guy like that. In fact, I know they don't. Where he just provides that kind of spark off the bench. And if he buys into that role and everyone's cool with it and everyone's happy, I know Sean Miller doesn't say. He says he doesn't even necessarily make everyone happy, but if everyone's happy with their role and doing what they do, I think it'll work out for them. And I think having Rondé come off the bench is a good look for them. I don't think it's going to necessarily stay that way. I think they'll mix it up a little bit more as the season goes on, but I think if they do go with that, it's something that does work for them.
Stanley Johnson led the team tonight with 17 points as only a freshman, but do you see anything that he can still continue to work on?
Well, Sean Miller mentioned in the press conference after the game his rebounding. He only had one rebound tonight, and that's very unlike Stanley Johnson. I mean, he's a guy that gets a lot of rebounds and gets a lot of points and does a lot of things on the floor. So him having just a few rebounds is not good for Arizona and not good for Stanley Johnson. I'm sure he's well aware of it and knows he wants to get better at it. But I think along with just getting better at defense, I think he just is not necessarily even getting better, just learning more about the defense. A little bit different what Arizona does here with what they do on the defensive end, and it's different than what he did in high school. So I think those are the two things that he really needs to continue to work on. I mean, with his size and his talent, he's always going to be able to get those points and do what he does, but those other two areas are something he needs to just continue to work on. Obviously, it's still early in the season, too.
Arizona had 5 different guys make 3-pointers for them tonight. How important is that for this team?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, that's one thing that they really need to do well if they want to have success this season. It needs to be someone other than Gabe York. I mean, Gabe York's that guy who came out again tonight and hit a 3 to start the game, and he's going to be that guy that they lean on, but I think they need some other guys. Parker hit one tonight. Elliot Pitts had a great night. They need those guys to hit 3s to open things up and for Arizona to do what they want to do. So I think it was huge that they had more than just a couple guys hit 3-pointers, and it's something if they can continue to build off that, I think it'll be good for them.
The Wildcats improved from 48% with their free throws last game to 63% this game and had 18 turnovers. Do you see an issue forming for this team?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, obviously 2 games in a row now had a little bit of issues with turnovers. Obviously they cleaned those up in the last game towards the end, but 18 is a lot, and then obviously the free throws just aren't what they were and what they should be earlier in the year in the exhibition and even in the red-blue game. I mean, it's one of those things coming into the season. You didn't think that was going to be an issue for Arizona with the free throws, but it happened last year, and it's starting again. So it'll be interesting to watch that and see how it goes. I think they're a better free throw shooting team. I don't think it's going to be a huge concern by the end of the year, but definitely something to watch. And the turnovers, just got to clean those things up.
All right, we'll see. Thank you, Matt. For GoAZCats.com, I'm Riley Brown.